Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. If you're new here, my name's Brendan. I'm a physiotherapist based in Australia, and today I'm going to teach you how to do the scorpion on aerial silks. This is a relatively easy beginner pose, but there is also a more advanced version that requires a decent amount of flexibility. I'll show you my attempt at that later in the video. There are also a number of ways that you can exit from this position, but I'll be showing you the most beginner friendly today. No matter how easy a move is or how often you've practiced it, I always recommend having a spotter nearby when training. If you hang around to the end, you'll see why. First up, you're seeing the move in full, and then we'll break it down step by step. Alright, let's get started, and remember, you've got this. Reach up to separate the silks and then double wrap your legs. You'll be able to move the silk up behind your knee easier by extending your leg before circling around. Once you've completed 2 wraps, the silks should be on the insides of your feet. Bring your feet together, pass your shoulders through the silks and bend forwards into a pike position. Try to avoid letting your legs lift up as you bend forwards. You need to actively pull your legs down into a pike position. If you're lacking hamstring flexibility, you can bend your knees like I have here. Keep your feet squeezing together until you're holding the silk securely in each hand. Arch your back and look forwards as you extend through your hips. Your legs need to stay wide here so that they end up on the outside of the silks as you invert. Once you get to this point, you can bend your knees and drop down. Push through your arms to arch your back as much as you comfortably can. To exit, sit up and reach for the pole end of the silks. Push through your legs to get up over the highest wrap and then cycle your legs to let the silks untangle. The more advanced version of this is to perform it with straight legs. This requires a lot more flexibility, which I don't have, so this isn't going to look the best, but basically the idea is to keep your legs as straight as possible and to pose with straight legs before dropping down to bent knees. Another common name for this variation is called the creature. You can see from this angle that I get a little bit stuck, and I really need to work on my flexibility to be able to perform this skill properly. If you've made it this far, up next I'm going to show you why it's always important to practice with a spotter nearby. Now, although this isn't a particularly difficult skill, you never know when things might go wrong in a training session or when you might need help. You can see here that the silk is stuck on the back of my heel, and when I try to kick it off, it completely encloses my foot. The wraps came off my right leg okay, and so I start to use my right foot to try and untangle the silk from my left. It's here I realise that I'm not going to be able to untangle it, and so I call out for help. As my spotter's helping, you can see just how tangled the silks were around my foot. Needless to say, you should always have a spotter nearby when you're training, just in case you run into trouble and you need help. Well, that's it for today's video. I hope you've enjoyed the tutorial on the scorpion. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.